Hello guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified when we upload, and also hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and also, as you always do, let me know what y'all think in the comments. So for the last week, we have been talking about ericamena and obviously that racial slur, and it is all over the internet, commentated by various different people, and they have given so many different spins on it. And what I try to do on my channel is I really try to dissect the information, and I watch it a few times and try to come up with a different perspective, because what I don't want to do is continually repeat the same thing that everybody else is repeating online. And that is exactly what I have done today. I have a very different perspective on this ericamena spice situation. And we're going to get into it right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to play to you a small audio, and I feel like I'm not. Let me throw this out there. Using a racial slur, there is no excuse. However, people do things for various reasons. And again, I have pointed out on my channel that ericamena has made racial slurs numerous of times. So her situation is very different because she has done it countless times, which one would say she is a racist. However, there's some different factors surrounding Erica. Okay, we know she has black children. So I don't understand why she's laying with black men if she in fact thought that they were monkeys, because then her kids would be monkeys. So not taken away from what she said, but I believe I found what actually triggered her to even say that on national television. Again, there has been so many reported things that she has said with regards to monkey, monkey, monkey. I'm not understanding what she's done in the past, so I'm trying to deal with this situation. Um, and what I am going to play for you that would have maybe triggered her. And this is something that I originally missed. Again, I try to go back and re-look at the episodes to see if I missed anything. So let's jump into this right now. But before we do, let's quickly get into our copyright disclaimer here. And just to sum this up, the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, what it says is allowance is made for fair use. And this, for criticism, comment, news reporting, research, and scholarship. So we use different information, different audio recordings, different videos, and I will bring that onto my platform to allow you guys to look at it, and then we'll use that information for commentary. Okay, so let's get into the recording.
Now is my kids and my career, but I can't lie and act like I'm not disappointed in what transpired between me and Spice. Ever since then, she's been subbing me, going live.
Whatever you have going on in your house, not have nothing to do with me, Erica. Whatever Safaree is doing to you, don't have nothing to do with me. Me not Safaree. Me not baby.
But it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is her thinking she had the right to speak on my son in any way.
I'm right here. And he's such a mama's boy. He's very clingy, like how Safaree used to be with me.
How's you in Safaree?
I'll take what I could get from him, but what I'm not gonna keep taking is like these unnecessary issues. To know that he's sending voice notes to Spice about me was not surprising. But at this point, it's like you're causing unnecessary drama, and I don't deserve this.
You guys never had issues up until...
Me and Spice never had issues up until this point.
Right.
She said something to the effect of, your son don't like you.
Where would you even get that from?
Safaree. Because when we argue and he gets mad that people call him a deadbeat, that's his first thing he says. Well, you're a deadbeat too. Your son don't like you. That's Safaree's favorite thing to throw in my face when we get into it. When you talk...
Okay, guys. So that recording that I just played, although I watched that on the show, I totally missed it. What triggered Erica, and this is allegedly, because listen, I'm not making any excuses for Erica. Let me just say that up front. But I'm trying to dig into what happened that made her just lose it. Because, honey, she lost it. She lost it. And I'm sure after she watched that, she is embarrassed. I'm sure that she's embarrassed. Erica stated that she felt like Spice got the information from Safaree. Keep in mind, Safaree is the father of her two smallest children and someone that she was married to, someone that she stated cheated. So, what I'm trying to say is, Erica feels betrayed by Safaree. So, the fact that she feels betrayed by Safaree, and this is somebody that she loved, and now Spice is telling her, your son doesn't like you, that is what made her flip out. And I'm going to tell you why I know that this made her flip out. The guy, the recording that I just played you, that was from not this past episode, but I'm sorry, scratch that. That was from this past episode. What he asked her was, how are things with her and Safaree? She went on to say that, when the situation happened between her and Spice, that Spice said, your son doesn't like you. She said she knows that came from Safaree because, what did she say? Because every time they get into an argument, and Safaree is angry that people are calling him a deadbeat, he tell her, well, you're a deadbeat too because your son doesn't like you. Well, this is the thing. When listening to people, you have to understand what to believe and what to not believe. Now, the part that Erica says Safaree is upset that people are calling him a deadbeat, now that part is a lie. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Safaree doesn't have any other children outside of Erica's children that we know of. So, him being labeled a deadbeat is because Erica is telling the world that he's a deadbeat. So the world calling him a deadbeat is a lie. She is calling him a deadbeat. Therefore, the world is assuming that maybe he is. So that part is a damn lie. The world is not calling Safaree a deadbeat. They're going off of what she is saying. But if you guys listen to the recording, she said that Safaree gets upset because people are calling him a deadbeat. Now, I'm not sure what's happening in their relationship, that they're arguing about her son not liking her, but it's something that she's not revealing. But what we do know is that her son does not like her, because listen, we've heard this tons of time. And the fact that her partner, her husband, at one point in time said it too, would lead one to believe that there is something that's being left out here. And it's Erica's kids, it's her personal information. So it's not like she needs to go on a public platform and tell the world why her son does not really like her. But we know that is true. And that is another reason why she was triggered, guys. People don't get triggered by lies. People get triggered, I can't even get the word out, because you have struck a nerve, you have said something that is true, and also triggered by betrayal, because Spice said that. And the first thing Erica is saying, I know you got it from Safaree. And of course, she's probably did get it from Safaree, because Spice has just told her everything that Safaree has told her. What did Erica just say in the recording? That Safaree was texting her, telling her everything. So we know that that was a triggering point for her. Does not make it an excuse. Absolutely not. I feel like when a person is angry, what is in them will come out. What happens is, when you're not angry, or, let's say, even if you're drunk, when you're drunk, you say everything that you wanted to say anyway. Because what can you do? You can blame it on the alcohol, right? Same thing when you're angry. When you're angry, you don't have any filters. You don't have anything holding you back. You're going to say exactly how you feel. So I'm not making excuses for her because obviously she said this before. What I am saying is that triggering point that Spice mentioned those same words to her, that she just stated that when her and Safaree are in an argument, this is what he states. That was triggering for her. So therefore, she unleashed the beast, the menace. Erica Menace is what her name should be. But because Safaree told Spice information, it really unleashed a beast in Erica. The fact of the matter is, Safaree and Erica have a toxic relationship, because I understand, that they're divorced, but I do feel boundaries were crossed with Safaree because he should have never involved Spice in it. I understand Spice is his friend, but as far as your wife or your ex-wife or whatever you want to label Ericamena to be, you have to understand she's going to feel a certain type of way, and that's going to be betrayal, because you are going back saying everything she told you in confidence, which kind of makes Safaree look a little crazy. But again, for this video, I just wanted to bring up that specific point. I wanted to bring up that point. Erica was triggered because Spice basically repeated everything that had already been said to her, and she already said it by Safaree. So she was triggered by that. So I want to know what y'all think. Again, I'm not, taking up for Erica. I'm not making excuses again, because somebody's going to be in the comments saying it. I'm not making excuses. I'm simply calling out what triggered her. I'm not saying that she's not a racist. Now, I'm not saying that, because we got information and we got proof that she done said this a whole bunch of times. What I'm saying is what triggered her. And we can go to the dictionary and look up the word triggered. I know what it means, but I love the dictionary. So something that triggers you is something that sets you off. So I'm not saying anything other than that is what set her off. Okay, that's it. So again, I want to know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next video.